Alright, and we are live. I'm Dalahan Thalstan, an Elven Knight Errant VTuber, and hopefully everyone's having a good day. And tonight we're continuing where we left off in BattleTech. And basically trying to liberate Smithen. So obviously when we were trying this for a good while last time, I was trying to avoid destroying some of the ammo caches that were sort of a bonus to bonus to C-bills if I don't touch any of them. But obviously that did not work so well because we kept getting hit by the long-range turrets that were near some of those crates. So we're gonna try the contract again. We're gonna have to switch up who's doing what here. Okay, so obviously I want to bring my my particular pilot into this. Yeah, and we got multi-fire, the Centurion Shadowhawk. You know what, I think let's put Behemoth in the Centurion. I'm just trying to think, do I bring the Shadowhawk or do I bring something else? Because the Blackjack, it's got some long-range guns. Its default load, it's okay. Shadowhawk, has more closer range. We kind of have that really in the form of the Vindicator and the Centurion already. So, could maybe sub in the Trebuchet. Or maybe go with a Firestarter Light. If I go with the light, then he's gonna be rushing, rushing over to the one side with the extra vehicles. So he's kind of gonna be a very fast-moving scout. And he's got jump jets, so I mean we could. Let me just rearrange some of this a little bit here, because Centurion. Vindicator. Yeah, because Vindicator-wise, we got what? 5 medium lasers and then SRM-6. Centurion. Yeah, Centurion's kind of more of a mixed bag, but a lot of SRM-6s on it. SRM-4, SRM-6, ammo, AC-5. Actually, this is a heavier... But armor-wise is pretty... Okay. We definitely want to have the Vindicator, though. I think. Actually, this has more armor, not as much structure. Kind of surprising for a 45-ton. Yeah, I guess we have both those the front line. Yeah, I guess we'll go with mediums. And we'll put, I think, Sasquatch in the Vindicator, because he can at least be... It does mean we will struggle with some of the faster objectives. But we got plenty of sensor lock, if someone can't get a bead on something. I think... Behemoth... Because you... I think, we'll try this. We'll try this loadout. But we're, like I said, we're gonna have to be a fair bit careful with how we approach it. Because we know we're, at least from last time, where the bulk of the hostile mechs are, so... But if we can deal with those LRM turrets, that would be a win. Okay, we can begin the mission. All right.
Command interface initiated.
All right, so of course, welcome to Smithen, Commander. Bulk of our army is entrenched in the capital, exchanging fire with what's left of the Director's Defense Force. Battle is leaning in our favor, but we're running low on ammunition. This is where you come in. The structure before you is a munitions dump that the directorate stole from House Carosas. I need you to take it back, find all the hostile units, eliminate them, and our combat support staff will handle the rest. So optional objectives for you this mission, yeah, that all pay equally well. Saving some of the ammunition that's already packaged for transport will earn you a bonus payment. Yeah, because last time I was avoiding destroying these. But that may be something. Yeah, and there's some transports too we're gonna have to keep in mind.
Commander. Take out those battle mechs and mind the crates.
Yes. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because this here looks to be like a turret emplacement. Yeah, both here and here. Those were the two turrets giving us a massive amount of grief. So how we go about that is gonna be interesting. Oh, can I like? Can't really get like details on health and stuff there. And I do know we want to sort of be over here too for a secondary objective. So how's this gonna work? We could use this to make us harder to be hit. And that was something too the enemy was using a lot. These sort of crystal fields, right? Yeah, but then we're too far away from that unless we trebuchet the thing. Yeah, so of course, trying to figure out how we're gonna go about this. Because obviously walking through the front door is a bad idea. A really, really bad idea. So, yeah, because if we save, yeah, okay. Actually, save 6 ammo crates. Save 3. Actually, that's... Hey, that'll work. So our Vindicator was kind of the best one that we had for dealing with the trucks, I think. Yeah. Problem is, rushing out forward that way, not necessarily a great idea. Because Trebuchet, this guy's definitely more of a fire support. Oh, wow. His sprint's actually, like, really, really good. You know what? He's got a really good sprint distance. Can we move in a way that doesn't reveal us? Probably not. I think as soon as I get to there, it's probably gonna get started. So, like, we'll have one... Mind you, we will have, like, one turn of movement. Okay, so we'll have this guy on truck detail, I think.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, enemy contacts.
Picking up a blip.
Oh. Yeah, right, there's a turret there, too. Okay. I guess the next closest to a long-range sort of... Yeah, we'll send the Blackjack that way. Now... Yeah, because that turret's gonna have sight lines on us. Unless I move, like, somewhere like here. And our Vindicator... Yeah, like, we can see a whole bunch of stuff there. I'm thinking if we can get the chance to destroy that ammo crate, that would be awesome.
Of course.
Now let's try to... Yeah, see, there's gonna be a bunch of lights before we can do our thing.
All hands on deck. We are under attack. This is not a drill.
Yeah, so unfortunately, these two lights are not gonna be... Yeah, oh, actually shows tonnage too. Yeah, there's a little spider. Okay, he missed. Good, good, good. $35 time. Okay. So,
Awaiting orders.
yeah, that puts us in line of sight of all of those. Is there no way we can get line of sight on that?
How
So if
might
I
help?
were to do a jump jet thing, maybe? I'd have line of sight on that too. And this puts me where? Okay, that puts me in that sort of crystal field. So that will make things easier for me to not get
Going skyward.
taken out. Alright, so let's try this. Oh, I'm just out of range of that? Okay. Well, this fire starter is gonna be a problem. Because he does a lot of stuff involving heat. Well.
Target confirmed.
Yep, there's a bunch of LRMs from something medium in weight. Okay, so I've almost taken out an
Waiting
arm
for
on that thing. Ooh, that's... Okay, so at least I'll be able to... Jeez. I am really not liking the lines of fire there, to be absolutely honest. Let's see. AC 5. How? Oh, 25. Okay. So as long as I hit it, we're actually kind of good. Let's see. That's a move. If I do a jump. Yeah, because if I jump too, like move too far, it's going to be a problem.
Acknowledged.
So let's do this. And we can take out... Okay. So part of this is going to be multi-target. Oh. Okay. You know what? We can't really multi-target. So we're going to have to depend on this actually hitting. 90% hit chance.
Target confirmed.
Munitions crate down.
Good. That gets rid of those long-range turrets, so we're, I think, in good shape on that regard. So over here, though, we need to deal with that, Okay, so we're in vision range of, like, multiple stuffs that way. So if we punch this thing out real quick...
All weapons committed.
Good.
Target destroyed.
So that's now no longer a thing. That spider.
What's up, Commander?
As much as I would like to be able to... Oh, was there no... There wasn't really any perk to that, eh? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I don't have jump jets on this guy. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so I can move here. And that gets me range on a whole bunch of things.
Moving to position.
But he can only single target, right? Yeah. Shoot. You know what? We might as well go for it with the LRM-20. See if we, actually, Can I do this? Yes, I can. Let's see. Let's try to go for one of his legs.
Piece of cake.
Well, we've at least did some damage to it, so that's good. But I am worried it's just gonna... Okay, so there's another turret firing. Oh, jeez. Yep, and there's a supply truck. And it gets to go pretty quick. Okay, so they're gonna poke at the Centurion. Okay, that missed. That was from another light mech. Ah, alright. Well, if they're gonna just focus on the Centurion, I can probably do a little bit of a flank around. Yeah, there's a Jenner. And there's that truck thing I want to destroy. This Firestarter, where is it going? Oh, it actually isn't gonna... Okay, missed, but those hit.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Okay. Thankfully, we have been quite lucky. Like, really lucky. Okay. So I think... Let's get our Vindicators sort of... elsewhere here.
Confirmed.
So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna actually cool off a little bit by doing a sensor lock on this thing. Okay, so there's a medium way over there.
Damage is light.
So far, damage is light. Oh. Well, it's probably gonna barrel past that, though.
Ready for orders.
That gets us... yeah, because we need to take out that fire starter. That's kind of the problem. Is there other ways that we can maybe maneuver ourselves to... Okay.
Something I can do.
I guess we'll have a indirect line of fire to that. Problem is, I can't tell what my odds of actually hitting that are. Which is gonna be a problem. He doesn't have multi-target, so we're gonna have to... Yeah, because our best bet would be moving there. That means indirect fire. So only the LRMs. It's just out of range of the, this sort of field. So we can't really just, blow it up and hope it works. But, let's try, it does get us a little closer to whatever turret's over that way. So we're gonna have to be careful of that. Okay, 65, 60. All right. If I do this, yeah, that makes things a lot easier. It's just the unfortunate part. Okay, 86 into the side, eh? 86 into the side. We're doing that.
Take the first shot.
Good. Okay.
Vehicle trashed.
Good. So we got rid of that. So that is actually really good for us. Now, where am I gonna perch my battle mech? Because I want to hit... Okay, so only things are the AC-2s that can hit at that range. Which is not great. Again, AC-2s. Okay. Yeah, because going down there in a jump's not gonna help. We can still destroy one more ammo crate. Yeah, but thing is, I'd only get that locust in the blast, so that's probably not gonna help. Okay, so we're gonna jump to here then.
Engaging jump jets.
I know this is kind of getting us in a line of sight of a lot of things. But I think we can make this work. So 25 damage per AC2. Okay.
Good to
Now
go.
we got behemoths. That's a lot of lights. That is really a lot of lights. I want to make sure they can't get the back. That gets us in line of sight of the... Yeah. Line of sight of a lot more stuff. Jenner, crates we can shoot at. Yeah, because the thing is, us being that close, unless we can, like, get rid of this fire starter. Let's see, what's he being affected? Yeah, we impaired his sensors. He's in rough terrain. Yes, they're guarded right now. They're entrenched. Desert biome, rough terrain, yeah. What is gonna be the best way to approach this?
Receiving you.
There's another thing we could possibly do. Okay. Jumping ain't... we don't get very far with the jump. Yeah, because the best target is going to be that fire starter, and the reason why I want to get rid of it really quick is because of the heat generation it'll do. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to hit him. Yeah, because he's... Yeah, this little locust is the only thing that didn't brace. And the problem... Yeah, that's too close. I think for a lot of our things. Okay. Like, we haven't used any real heat, so let's...
Firing jump jet.
Okay, we're gonna do this then. As much as I would like to fire, I'm gonna do a... Actually, I'm gonna guard. Another supply truck. Destroy it before it gets away. Oh, okay. That's an unknown. Yep. Ow. Okay, so they're just doing some moving. Jockeying for position. And then, of course, this thing's gonna run away. Interesting. Don't have line of sight on them.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just hope that we can. Ow. Yeah, 40% damage reduction, so
Light
that's
damage.
good.
Holding firm.
So us bracing like we did was actually a really good call. So,
Commander.
let's see that. Yeah, we can hit everything with that. So if I moved here,
Moving out.
okay. So we've got what? Let's see. Because if we do a called shot, because with him being in high spirits, we can easily do a called shot. On the left there, that's 86%. So, how much armor is on that side? 71, 11. So, 2 medium lasers is 50, 3 medium okay, so we'd have to use the LRMs for sure. So I'm just gonna throw the LRMs into that. How about LRMs and a laser? We'll throw that into the side.
Fire him on target.
Oh, it exposed the structure, but didn't finish it. Okay, I should have alpha'd it. As long as our Centurion... Oh, I had hit. Ah.
I'm showing minor damage.
Okay, of course. I can't really... Wow, my jump is actually not very great with this thing. Okay. I would definitely like to take that out. Because what's a 40-ton mech's in that mess? Man, these guys are just outside of that. Okay, so... Yeah, doing so, I'm gonna lose all my momentum that I got, which is not... great.
Engaging jump jets.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna continue to heat up a little bit. Yeah, 2 shots just to make sure we actually land it.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
And we got rid of one of the bigger mechs. Okay.
Commander.
So obviously, you getting a head hit, well, being hit in the head, I should say, is not good. And you, yeah, 35% chance to hit on 40s. Yeah, not ideal. Oh, it's because it's partially obscured. Okay. Let's get vision. Yeah, because there's that fire starter, and he's definitely ripe for, Okay. Let's do a precision shot. Let's try to aim for that torso and hit him with everything we got.
On it.
Flamer crits. There's a
Solid connection on
Head
that
hit
one.
on that enemy pilot. Oh, he's definitely roughed up pretty good on his... which side is this? Right side. Of course, the side that my Vindicator can't really poke at. Yeah, because him jumping there is going to put him in line of sight of a lot of things. No, no. That will at least make... Yeah, no. It'll be unfortunately the left side that we're hitting him from, but... Okay. Yeah, 70%. Everything's really...
As you wish.
Everything's good. Please finish him off. Okay, left torso, left arm gone.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Oh, okay. Those pretty much hit true. And now they're gonna focus on the blackjack. Okay. Panther. Oh, yeah. Ah.
Colonels are taking a beating.
Okay. Oh, a little spider's going for a melee strike. Okay. And then there's this Jenner. He's just gonna run over there, eh? Okay. He's backing up. And there's a Griffin. Okay. Yeah.
My armor is getting stripped off.
Yeah, and you need to move.
Receiving you.
So... Sure... You know what? It'd be better if we can strike at his back.
Affirmative.
So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna... Vigilance. So we'll vigilance that. And then here... Actually... Do need to try to cool off. So... Let's just try hitting with the AC5 on that.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Missed. Okay. Hey, it was worth a shot. And at least we're guarded and entrenched. So, hopefully... Oh, I didn't take a look at what... Okay, what enemy's moving? Oh, that vehicle's moving.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, so your left arm's not happy. So let's do this.
Position confirmed.
And make sure we finish off this stupid thing. Oh, one less laser. Yeah, we'll do that.
Firing at enemy.
Please, actually, good. Good, we actually struck true on that.
Vehicle trashed.
Okay. So, that was a Griffin. Yeah, there's a dragon. Two damage. Yeah, -1 evasion. Okay.
What's the plan?
Yes, so now the plan, really, is to... And you need to cool off. That's your kind of biggest problem. And it's all because of the heat of this place.
Lifting off.
So we'll drop down there. Can't really hit that. Everybody's kind of rushing my commander. Well, sensor lock on him. Like, I can do a melee, but it's only gonna be for like 40, so... let's see, 3... Kind of want to get eyes on that spider if I can. Only thing I have eyes on is that panther way over there. Partial cover, or partial ability to shoot at that. Yes. I mean, I could always, like, jump behind them. That might be the better call here. Yeah, let's do that.
Engaging jump jets.
Yeah, we don't want to overheat that badly, though. Let's see. This medium laser, these AC2... Wow, Okay, so we basically just hit the cusp of it. See, this is the problem.
Targeting rear armor.
Okay. Doing a kick probably would have been better there.
Ready for orders.
Melee. We move up. I mean, that'll work.
On my way.
Really couldn't do a whole lot last turn against this, but this turn we can probably deal with them. If I do that... Okay. Yeah, because that overheats us a bit. You know what, let's precision strike. Let's just try to get rid of this stupid thing. This might be overkill, but...
Rear armor.
Left leg gone. Right torso, right arm gone.
Critical hit, Commander.
Okay. All right. And now, are they gonna go in for it? Yes, they are. Okay.
Losing lots of armor.
Yep. Oh, and slight structure on the probably
Internal
the arm
structure
there.
damage.
Okay.
They've got a sensor lock on.
Sensor lock. There goes their Jenner. Now it's our turn. Okay. So you're... Are you going... Initiative... Oh, right, because you did... No, I know why. I know why that's the case. Because you did your initiative thing. Quite a bit. Yeah, let's see. Because that's your... Which arm is unhappy here? That's your right arm. Okay. So if I move, like, here... Because there is a turret that can take shots at us, so... As long as it's not, like, a back arc, we should be okay, but... Okay, let's try this. Go for... Yeah, let's go for the torso.
I got it.
Good. You don't get that, let that spider get a chance to act. So that's good. Long range. Yeah. Oh man. A lot of the armor on the Centurion's kinda foobarred.
Awaiting orders.
So if I go here.
As you wish.
Yeah, because there's that fire starter. And we actually get to take out its back, eh? Okay. Let's turn you off. Yeah, because everyone else at least has a better chance to hit.
Rear armor it is.
Not enough to do anything of value, of course. And then we got this little locust here. And we do need to cool off a bit, so we can melee him there. I don't think that's gonna expose the back.
Engaging physical attack.
Okay, we exposed structure on something, but unfortunately not enough to knock it down. Ow. Yeah, so the dragon's trying to... Yeah, because there's the dragon and then that griffin. Oh, it's going for the... Oh, is... No, it's not going for the back. But I might be losing an arm. Nope, not yet. Medium laser, miss. Okay, good. Ooh, structure exposed.
Armor breach.
Yeah,
Internal damage.
the panthers are a real problem. Okay. So now it's our turn. And there is... Oh yeah, that griffin. Okay.
Awaiting
So
orders.
you're... Yeah, the right arm really isn't happy right now. Can I do a cover thing? I get good cover and make sure that exposes the left arm. That exposes the back. Yeah, because he needs to cool off. But also get somewhere into cover. And then we need to basically sensor lock. Yeah, so that's right arm. So right arm would be facing that way if I run there still. So best bet would be like a jump. Left arm. Perhaps maybe something sort of like this, I think.
Engaging jump jet.
And what we'll do, we'll sensor lock. Not you, the locust here.
I've got a sensor lock.
Missiles. Yep. Ah, right arm gone. Okay.
I lost a weapon.
Yeah. And the left arm is supposed to be the one that we shield with too, which is not great. Let's see.
Good to go.
Yeah, because you're doing pretty well heat-wise. So if I moved you, yeah, it's gonna be all the LRM. So the griffin, that panther.
On my way.
Oh, you are kind of running a little toasty, aren't you? Yeah. And I think if I turn off the medium lasers, yes. Okay. So let's focus on something then that 35 chance, 60, 65, 55, 75, 70. Sure, we can maybe do a bunch to this.
Exile.
We'll at least get a bunch of suppressing fire on that. Oh, it's got a lot of armor. We're not doing death from above. tell you that much. Yeah, so AC2s aren't happy. Okay, I think that's just his placement. So if I'm here... Okay. I guess if I go after this guy or this guy, alright.
Engaging jump jets.
Okay, so if I try to do... Right. Okay, so I could go after that, but our... Yeah, our Centurion hasn't gone yet. You, on the other hand... Yeah, I don't have a lot of good shots on him. So the best target would actually be this. 25 damage on all of those. We can try and take out the leg. Right, because here... Yeah, because if we can at least finish off with land 2 shots into that core.
Engaging target.
Okay, there we go. That gets rid of him,
VMAX destroyed.
which is exactly what we need.
Good to go.
Now, obviously our... Oh, jeez. We're almost lost a leg as well? And which side is this? This is the right leg, which is obviously the side that's facing. If I were to, like... Is there any other location I can go to punch? Yeah, because I could do a punch there. That hits the rear armor. That's... kind of exposes us. Okay, so... we'd be in line of sight of this guy. Which is what? 35 ton. That's the dragon there. That's the griffin. So that's the panther. That's been giving us a lot of heck. Okay. We can try hitting that way.
Heading out.
Our facing, not great, but... And pilot injured. Alright. Should be also, yeah, okay, so the dragon's gonna move. Yeah. Gonna lose the torso? No,
Armor
thankfully not.
Internal damage.
Thankfully not. This panther... Okay. Alright. So there's gonna be... Yeah, the griffin would either be moving, or... Who? Who's the other? Or... That's question mark, that's question mark.
Yes, Command.
Because we can... Yeah, only got... Yes. Two rounds left of LRM. On this, I'm hoping we can... Yes, good. So let's... do this. See if we can make him very unsteady. Slow him down a bit. Doesn't look like it. Oh, right, this was the other 3. Okay, it's going to run away. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. So it's gonna move there.
Standing by.
I would like to get Behemoth sort of, somewhere where she's not gonna get... Because this is all the right side. At least if I place her this way,
I copy.
I'm hoping that in a brace. Hopefully that won't be nasty for us. Gonna have to play things a little slower.
Reporting.
So if I were to move here, yeah, 2 blips, 1 blip, 2 blip. Okay, and it is the right arm that's not happy. So let's maybe do
Yes,
more
Commander.
forward facing. And we can actually do a precision strike on this thing. So what can I hit? So this is the right leg. Left leg's gone. So that, yeah, okay, we can't target the left leg, unfortunately. Because we're hitting on the right hand side. So let's do that. Okay, that's an overheat warning still. Yeah, I guess we'll do that.
Yes, Commander.
Left torso, left arm gone.
Solid connection on that one.
Okay, so we're, it's lost a machine gun, basically. Okay. And it would be good if I can move my blackjack in a way. I get some evade. Yeah, because 45, 30, yeah. And that's because you're in that field thing. Okay, back here. And we should be able to cool off okay. It's just this might not hit.
Engaging target.
Stray shot hit something in the back, but... Vindicator... Yeah, he's good on... pretty good on armor overall, so it's not... terrible, but this Panther... If it keeps doing that... Oof. Doesn't help that they're all sort of, okay.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, of course, he's gonna be super toasty right now. No evasion. Okay, so that thing's at 3. That's at 3. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
I would like to do a punch, but... the problem, obviously... See if we can... what options do we have to remove that? Nope, yeah, because I can definitely hit that thing from here. 60, 55...
Aye, aye.
Because I think the only things I'm really going to be able to use are... Okay, so that just... barely puts us at the line. Okay, so... yeah, because this is... 15, 20. Actually... we can do precision. So that's 65. Precision on the torso there. That's what, 15? As long as... we land a shot on that torso, we should be good. This might be a bit of a gamble, though.
Fire 'em up. That's half
Okay, we got it.
fighting units down. this up and the facility is ours.
Okay. So that one's gone now. So that's good. It does mean the Griffin's probably gonna try to take a pot shot at the Vindicator. Yep.
Not much armor left in that location.
Okay. And there's 4 in total. 35 ton, then there's that guy and the dragons. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
So let me guess, yeah, your center torso's not happy. Okay. So,
Orders.
you've lost just the AC-5, which is okay.
Reporting.
You haven't lost anything yet. Let's see, what sort of angle of fire can I get? Because that Panther's the next annoying thing. Let's see, and I can... Okay, that overheats, but... we can do this. So that's what, 55, 70, we've got... 50, 100 total. So with our 100 total, we could maybe take out a leg if everything hits. Would that be worth the precision strike, though? 34% chance. Okay. Well, let's just open fire on them then.
Engaging target.
See what we open up on them, if anything. Okay, so we just ended up spreading a bunch of damage along the front.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. Because right now, it's his right side we don't
Yes,
want
Commander.
facing. Yeah, right arm. And his central torso is not gonna be happy, of course. That only gets us like 1 pip of evasion, though. That gets us a lot of evasion, but also everybody's got a line of fire on us. Line of fire on that box there. And we do need to sort of cool off, so... this is what side again? Right. So I would want more to be facing this way. 40% chance. I would like to be in a spot where he doesn't have line of sight, to be honest, but... okay.
Here we go.
We can do that. Because that's all 50. I can't really sensor lock. Yeah. Firing everything would be way too warm. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a sensor lock. Let's strip any ability for it to evade.
Got a lock.
No one devoting a
Yes,
lot, a lot of resources into, Okay, so which arm's the shield arm here? Left arm. Oh,
Waiting for orders.
so let's go here, make sure the left side's the one that's facing over this way.
On the move.
And then, do that. Let's see, the torso. Yeah, let's go precision strike. Yeah, because that's 90% chance of everything. So let's just fire everything by our destroyed AC-5 in that torso.
Aye, aye.
Give this Panther something more than he bargained for. Okay, SRM for... Okay, left torso and left arm gone. Yep. Ow. Oh, that turret. Okay, so I'm in line side of that turret, which is not great. Then the little Jenner rushing up. Okay, firing on the blackjack. That's fine. That is actually fine.
Damage minimal.
Okay, so of our threes, there's the Panther and the Griffin. Okay, so who does not have evasion? Really, you. I would have to move to here. Okay. Let's see if we can take this thing out without overheating. That will drop. Yes, we'll do something like that. Yeah, oh, three structure left on the central torso. Will we hit it?
Engaging target.
Okay, we got it. Good. We got it.
Enemy mech.
So that means the Griffin's gonna move. Oh wow, that stripped all my evasion.
Warning. Armor low.
That stripped all my evasion on that. They're also kind of in a bad spot. Yeah, we know the dragon's just chilling in the water there.
Commander.
Yeah, you have to cool off. Here's the problem. Let's see here. Yeah, both of these, yeah, not great chances to hit on either.
Commander.
I mean, sure, we can run up and kick this guy, but the Centurion being that close and that roughed up is probably not a good idea.
Order.
Okay, so if I move here... Alright, so just heat-wise, yeah. 50, 55. 25, yeah, okay. And I've exposed the right arm. Yeah, I exposed the right side. So, we might not get another LRM barrage. So, I think this is gonna be how we're gonna have to go. Or we could precision. 70, 75. Like, we are firing a pretty large salvo. But then again, that's also a waste of a precision strike. Because we can't really alpha. You know what? Fine, we're gonna do that. So we'll aim for the central torso. Maybe we'll break some stuff on him. Maybe.
LRMs are gone.
Yep. Yeah, it's just lasers. Now for this guy. So he's at 2 initiative, which is actually kind of good.
Yes, Commander.
Because it does mean we can maybe... position ourselves nicely. For next turn. Because he's gonna have to cool off.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, I mean, we could melee this guy. For 70. Yeah, she's got 1 injury on her, which is not great. This is which side? Left? Yeah, so if I'm gonna do that, I'd be basically facing probably this way. If I do try to open...
Engaging jump jet.
Let's see if this will do. Actually, I can hit... Ah, okay, so... A good deal of overheat unless I turn off... Okay. I mean, that is unfortunately our best shot. So, let's go for it.
Engaging target.
Okay, structure exposed. Lost some jump jets on the enemy there. Okay, so... Nothing on that left arm. Yeah, it would have been nice to have gotten rid of the right arm at this point. Oh well. So this is which arm? Right arm? So as long as I'm kind of more... like this?
Yes, Commander.
We're just gonna do a sprint. He'll cool off quite a bit and should be able to... weather whatever heads his way. Yep. And our trebuchets, no, we basically are gonna be punching. So once that Jenner gets too close, it's no, it's decided to take that hill.
That shot went internal.
Okay, so what? Yeah, the legs are not happy on that. Okay, well, good news is both of these are at initiative 2. That's the good news.
Reporting.
This guy ain't. Let's see, this is, which arm? Left arm, but I don't really want to expose my back to that.
Of course.
So let's see if we can get rid of this guy here. Oh. Go for that. Go for his torso there. Oh, sorry. 54. Brown paper doll I was looking at there. Alright.
Firing.
Alpha strike the freaking jerk. No, not quite. Almost, but not quite.
Good to go.
Uh-huh.
Good to go.
Okay, so this is which arm? Right arm. Okay, the right arm has 2 medium lasers. Okay, so gonna move here. 2 medium lasers. Yeah, let's try that.
You got it.
Strike true. Maybe? No. My God. A lot of stuff on it is not happy. But unfortunately not enough for this thing to go down. Okay, so if I move here, we got clean line of sight. No, we don't have clean line of sight. Okay. Yeah, so it'll have to be something like that.
Engaging target.
Wow. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, because you potentially losing both your legs is not good. Let's hope the next wave of attacks isn't nasty, because this is... Yeah, they completely have been missing the left arm. The left arm kind of... Okay, so... Moving that way, I can get a good shot on that Jenner. Yeah, it'll be a frontal strike, but
Moving out.
we can at least... Oh, that overheats. Okay. We can at least try and knock it over with SRMs.
Roger that.
Jump jets destroyed.
Think I hit something good.
And we knocked him down, so that's good. Injured the pilot. But now the dragon's gonna go. Okay. Blackjack, that's fine.
Warning. Armor low.
The Griffin gets back on his feet. And it's for the blackjack. Okay. I'm actually happy with that. The little Jenner going for the blackjack. Now finally he's on the structure exposed.
Armor breached.
Okay.
Damage.
So let's see if we can finish off this guy. Because, I mean, he's pretty badly roughed up. That's got a couple medium lasers, so let's see.
Awaiting orders.
And you're...
Ready for orders.
Okay. Nope. That's the one I want to... Nope, there we go. That's the guy I want to have you attack. Yeah. Since you are really, really fresh there, Ichi. Give him a good old kick. Okay, central torso, left arm, left torso gone. Nice.
Got him.
So that one's dealt with.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. Because cooling is gonna be a pain. I mean, we could do death from above. Oh, that's only a 50% chance to land. Let's not do that then.
Standing by.
So if I were to try and... Yeah, I think yeah, just with the heat. Yeah, it'd be better for me to probably just try and kick this Jenner. Without exposing the back.
Reporting.
That or... Okay. Yeah, because this is better if I go in melee. If I jumped here and tried and attack this dragon, be better if I can, like, rip open its back, really. Okay. So first, oh wow, the central torso is what's... Okay, that's actually really bad. Which ones? These medium lasers have 60%. Okay. Let's do precision shot. Try to go for the center torso. Let's see here. AC2, yeah, AC2's, yeah, no, that works. Go for that center torso on it. Let's see.
Engaging target.
So we've exposed some structure on it. So that's all on the right-hand side.
Yes, Commander.
This would be a frontal strike.
As you wish.
Sure.
Engaging.
Okay, left arm gone. And we hit something else on the torso. Or something else on there. Okay, leg, arm. Okay.
Orders.
Because that's all not very good odds. If I do that, like that's from above, that's going to be bad. Okay. I'm going to hope they don't go after Behemoth. We'll go in, do a melee strike. Yeah, unfortunately it's her right-hand side that's not happy. Okay, its left torso's gone.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Warning. Armor low.
Yeah. Oh, that, okay, missed, except... Okay, looks like they're all misses. That's good. Ooh, so this little Jenner... Alright, so I... can... Let's see, so that's all like 40s, 45... Can't really get a strike into its back, eh? Yeah, because I open fire with everything into there. That's... and we... Ooh, okay.
Acknowledged.
Alright, so... If I precision strike, okay. We can make this work. I think. Meanwhile, that... Let's go for his back.
Target locked.
There's only one of
Okay.
them left. Take it out.
So
and
we
this
took out its
facility
central
is
torso.
ours.
That is good. Alright. Now we just have to deal with this dragon.
Commander.
So how's this gonna work out? Because what are the weapons this thing has? AC-5, 2 medium lasers. I don't know what its ammo situation's like. And it's not been moving a whole lot, so...
Awaiting order.
Yeah. Wish I was paying more attention to its ammo. Like, if I jumped here, that would be into its side arc. I'd love to be able to get at its back. That's the thing. Now, of course, the other thing is it could probably melee pretty good, so...
Reporting.
I don't want, Behemoth to be the, only target, though. So if I go in for a melee hit, I can either hit the front side or this other side, eh? Okay. How much melee do you have? 65? Okay. Let's maybe position ourselves more so he's like in my, let's see, in this arc here. Okay, slight overheat if I do that, so let's tone that down a little and see what we hit. Alright. Okay, so it's right arm.
Awaiting orders.
So, good evasion, unless he tries to melee.
Lifting off.
Yeah, and this will generate a lot of heat. Fire away. Okay, right arm's gone.
Scored a critical hit.
So his right arm's gone. So that took out his 8. Beam lasers are okay. Left arm, left torso. Okay.
Orders.
because we can sort of get in. No, not there. Yeah, problem is if I move there, I'm not gonna have the same access.
Location
Okay.
confirmed.
Hopefully this is not a terrible mistake. We're not gonna call shot on this because, you know.
Target confirmed. Report
Okay.
critical hit.
So right torso. Yeah, medium lasers. Okay, and the LRMs are still a thing. And he's just sitting there in the water. Okay. If it's just gonna sit in the water like that, that is okay with me, actually.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, of course, everybody being
Yes,
a fair
Commander.
bit toasty. Oh, I can only... Can't get him from behind there. Okay. 55 plus 20, so that's 75 total. Yeah, let's do that.
Confirmed.
Okay. Is that one of its legs? That's, yes, actually. So that's its right leg. Because if we can take that out...
Receiving you. Yes, Commander.
That's front, that's a side arc.
Moving out. Engage.
Yeah, fisticuffs with a heavy mech. Maybe not the best idea. So we made him unsteady.
Commander. Aye, aye.
Let's see, how much can you... Yeah, not everything. Do that. We're not gonna make it a called shot. Let's see. If I have the left arm visible, then that's okay. Okay, I think best I'm gonna get is front. I just hope this is not a terrible mistake. So, actually, yeah, let's do called shot. 34% chance. Sure, let's go for that. Okay, so that's... no. Let's just try to go for as much damage as we can.
Engaging target.
Okay. Fortunately, he didn't get his leg, so he's gonna move. Missed. Okay. All right. We've almost got him.
Commander.
Orders.
Let's yeah, let's kick him. Sure, let's kick him in the back.
Moving to position.
Okay. So his rear, yeah, his rear is really looking pretty rough.
Reporting.
Can you do like a full salvo? I think he can actually. Yeah, full salvo into the back. Actually, that seems like a very good idea. Do that, aim for the back.
I understand.
Oh, there we go.
That would be...
Alright, good job, Commander. The supplies you've secured for us, our battle mechs will shatter the Director's battle lines. Smithin will be liberated now and forever. And Lord Carosa will be grateful. Not to put too fine a point on it, but we do need his help, yes. And we shall have it. I'll arrange an audience with him directly. Enjoy your victory, Commander. You've earned it.
Mission
Good.
successful.
Yeah, so I did need to make use of at least 1 or 2 munitions. And didn't need to destroy... Well, I was able to destroy 2 without losing penalty, it seemed. So, okay. If we did that last week, we'd be quite a bit further along. Yes, so... Yeah, near 2 million worth. Nice. Yeah, because save 6 ammo crates was successful, save 3 was successful, so we got 30% there. And we prevented both transports, which was another 30%. So... That's nice. A nice extra boost there. We're gonna have to fix up most of our battle mechs, though. So, there's that. Oh, wow, Itchy he did work. Oh, yeah, sorry. Kinda in the way. 3 mechs and 2 vehicles. Sasquatch got the one that mattered. And, yeah, did pretty good with the blackjack as well. Nice. So, let us then... we got 1 piece of that, so let's grab that. Oh, the cicada. Yes, that was the one we blew up in the Fog of War, wasn't it? So that, 55-ton Griffin, 1N. What? Sure, let's grab that, and let's grab a piece of fire starter. I think that will do for our selected. Okay, so we got couple of heat sinks, LRM-10. Okay. Good. Good, we actually got past them. Black box in orbit, Smithton. My Lord Carosas, what a pleasure it is to see your face again. Long did you serve House Arano, and long were you a friend to me. Your loyalty and wisdom are remembered to this day. Spare me the pleasantries, lapdog. Oh, oh, this is a good start. You're here because your mistress needs something. Isn't that right, Lady Arano? Go on, speak for yourself. You don't need a Madeira to speak for you. Ah, yes. My Lord Carosas, my forces have just liberated your system from Directorate control at this time yesterday afternoon. I was waging war on your behalf. As your liege lady, require your loyalty and the aid of your technologists, and I expect you to provide it. What you require means nothing to me. For the last 3 years, your uncle has squeezed House Carosas for its labor. His directorate conscripted my house guards, looted my treasury, took my children, all because I kept loyal to House Aranu. Oh boy, this is not going well. And where you? Jeez. And where were you while your sworn allies were under attack? while your people were being slaughtered? You're hiding in that damned frontier. I saw your little broadcast from Wildry, but by your own admission, you left us to die. So. And now we get a choice. We could either say nothing. She was biding her time, Lord Kuro says. There's a difference. Use your head, Kuro says. If she'd stayed and fought, she'd be dead by now. Yes, so what option do we pick? Because we kind of... Manji kind of wants Lady Arano to speak for herself, so it may just be better just to say nothing here. We understand the hardships that you have suffered, sir, but from this point forward, you will show me the respect that I'm due. Your own son was released from captivity by my hand. I fought and bled to set him free. You saved my Otto? Yes, but he isn't the man I remember anymore. The prison administrators on Wildry did something to his mind. And my daughter, Lena... She supported you, you know, even after you abandoned us to our fate. She refused to break faith with you. She sang your praises to all who would listen until the directorate made an example of her. Lena was barely 20 years old when she died in your name. My fealty to your cause died with her. And so, if you want my help, you will compensate me for it. You have a job for my technologists, and I have a job for your mercenaries. We'll trade services, service for service. Or you will leave here with nothing. Yes. Okay. Typical Lord behavior. I'm so sorry, Lord Croesus. I didn't know. As a member of the founding council of the Arigan Coalition. Yeah, okay, I did pronounce it right. You're entitled to my help, and you shall have it. My mercenaries will assist you with whatever you need, and I will oversee the task personally. You have my word. Go on, then. To Anvelt, this planet's first moon. There's a ship, the New Grange, that needs to be dealt with. My people will send you the details. Now please go. Leave me to attend to my son. They had more than munitions down there, Commander. There's a warehouse full of busted up dragons. Oh, great. I'm not going to tell you that the dragon's a good mech, but it's big and can carry a lot of guns. If you bring him on board. I'll get him working. Look in the shop for them. Okay. The contract to destroy the New Grange for Lord Caros is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. Yes. Alright, good. It was just a little delayed there. Yeah, and we're gonna need to fix up some of these mechs. Yeah, mech warriors gain experience and need guidance, yes. Okay, so first off, let's go to the base. We need to get some repairs done. So the blackjack. Thankfully, we just need to fix that up and it'll just take a single day. Nice. Okay. That is good. Vindicator. If we're going to the refit side of things here, repair that. Single day. Awesome. Good. Now, the Centurion, unfortunately, it's gonna need a more than just a few repairs. So we're gonna, yeah, AC5 and AC5 ammo. Because we kind of went that route. That, or do we throw in like a small laser on the right arm? Because if we do that, then we could toughen things up. it would solidify it more as a close range fighter. Yeah, because AC5 is what, 8 tons for a very long range. So yeah, let's experiment with something here. So if I throw on a small laser there, because this thing does end up taking a beating, so we should really try and do something about that. Just as long as we're not gonna be like under-tonned. So 120 on that. Match up the armor there and there. Okay, so we are gonna be like several tons under. If we max out all the armor. Yeah, okay. So then... okay, we can put in 2 more jump jets. So let's put in... Sure, let's put them both in the legs. So that brings us up to 47. How much tonnage is this? Oh, 0 tonnage. Yo, what? Let's go with that. Since we do have it. Yeah, 47 tons of 50. How can we make this more... Because 2 tons of ammo seems to be pretty much what we need. Yeah, because... Let's see. Yeah, because 12 tons for a AC-10, which is more of a close range. AC2 is, what, 6 tons? Because if I take that off... Yeah, so that's like 3... Yeah, it's only 3 tons to work with. Let's revert changes here for a second. Again. Yeah, because it would be... Like I said, it'd be good to up the armor. Yeah, min 120, min 90. No minimum on this, but the problem is it's 12 tons. Which would mean we'd either have to give up some SRM 6 ammo or go down to like SRM 4s? So what's the damage on AC-10? Actually, let's take a look. What is the default loadout on this thing? Yeah, AC-10. Oh, AC-10 and LRM-10. So LRM-10 was what? 5 tons worth? Meanwhile, we got... Okay, so 6 tons, 9 tons. So we're almost doubling up on that. And... yeah, 2 medium lasers. Yeah, because if I try doing... Yeah, that does overweight us a lot. Could take out a SRM-6. Because this is what? 60 damage? Okay. Compared to 8 times 6. So that being... Let's see, just... yeah, let's do a quick bit of math there. Because 2 times obviously is 16. 4 times is 32. 32 plus another 16. And that's 12 heat. Same amount of heat, but this does a lot more damage. Range, long, min 0. Yeah, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. We'll keep the 2 tons of unless we maybe... Let's because jump jet S is what? Oh, that's only half a ton. Okay, so that's a full ton for that. Okay. Because I don't like the idea of stripping down armor for what we want to do. Yeah, because this is what? 2 tons? 3 tons. So we'd be losing, what, 2? Yeah, because we could even do like a mix, like an SRM 6 and then 2 SRM 4s. So what if we did, say... Okay, so that's just puts us slightly over. Okay, and then ammo. We could throw in a ton of AC-10. So this is how many shots? 8 rounds. Ah, okay. Not so sure I like that then. Yeah, I think having the SRM 6s is probably the better thing there. Yeah, I guess we're going back with the AC5. Oh, that's ammo. AC5 plus that, yeah. Okay. We shall do that then. Should look at loadouts so that I can increase the total, like, up the armor on everything. So if I look at my timeline, we've got 1 day, 6 days. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's check up on the mech warriors then. And seeing how they all survive, that's a good thing. Let's see. -1 recoil penalty. Not enough EXP really to scale this thing up. Similarly with our, with Itchy there.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, good. He can get the, +2 health.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Because, to be honest, I want to keep my guys around.
Standing by.
Okay, so she's injured for now. Yeah, because she did take 1 injury there, didn't she?
Right here.
Ready.
Let's see, this is what? Well, we probably should increase his piloting at least to 4.
Mech warrior training complete.
You have orders?
Okay, so
Receiving you.
let's see, Itchy's doing pretty good. We'll worry about Behemoth and Medusa once they are all fixed up. Fixed up and out of the med bay. Okay, good. So mech bay we got sorted. Ship upgrades wise, we are working on one currently.
Yeah, boss?
But we also, let's see. Is there anything extra? All right. Okay. Yeah, because we haven't really done more. Well, I'm an actual doctor, but not the medical kind. Hold 2 doctorates, 1 in physics, the other in mechanical engineering. Okay, now I'm hauling around a lost tech wonder with a crew of merry pirates seeking my fortune. It's funny, the places life takes you. Yes. What? Let's maybe... I think that steps us back out here. Yeah. I'm just seeing if anyone's got anything unique to say after freeing Smithson. Apparently nothing extra there.
What do you need?
Darius, nothing extra from him.
What do you need?
Yeah, this... Yeah, state of our war against the Directorate. Yeah, in the eyes of the... Yeah, okay, so going well. Yeah, liberate a second founding house all across the reach. People can feel the tide beginning to turn. That's good news for our recruitment efforts. Between you and me, we'll need those recruits. The director, may pay dearly for our advance. And the strength of arms they're marshaling in their core systems worries me. Okay. With all of this bloodshed, it will come to justify itself, inspired by our struggle. Our ranks will swell with volunteers who will in turn inspire more Oregons. Jeez. Me pronouncing some of these terms is not going well, is it? Maybe just need to drink a little bit more water. Who will in turn inspire more Oregons to break ranks with the Directorate and join the fight. That's what I'm working with now. The hope that our war machine will grow to the point where it can feed itself. What does the liberation of House Carosas mean for the restoration? As before, there are logistical advantages to breaking Directorate hold over the swaths of the Reach. Using systems like Smithson as staging areas, we can push deeper, closer to Coromadir and the throne. Yeah, without risk of being cut off, yes. In addition, House Carosas is renowned for their skill of its engineers and technologists. Bringing them to our side will provide great advantage in terms of keeping our dropship fleet in repair, yes. Yeah, feed itself. That sounds a little ominous when you put it like that. This is a Civil War commander, and playing the Directorate, we are... Yeah, they are doing that to their own people, which is not great. There's nothing about that isn't ominous. I wish that it wasn't necessary for us to wage war at all, but sadly, Espinosa has made it so. Okay.
Until next time.
Alright, and I think, Samir over here. Anything new about this? Not really. Okay. So we've got at least everybody sort of in order. Hiring hall, we should... Wow. Hire another pilot.
I'm here.
Okay. So this is a really good pilot. If we want to spend the 50,000 and then they're 38,000 a month. They're already a Lancer. Okay. So they've got what? Multi-target, they've got bulwark, and they've got breaching shot. Max injury is a 4, but that can be fixed up with training. Okay, and basically this would be like a drop-in replacement for Stranger.
Good to go.
Pirate recruit, smuggler.
Commander?
You know what? Yeah, we'll hire this.
New mech warriors available.
Okay, so we got a someone to replace a Stranger, so that's good.
Yes, Commander.
And their skills definitely are a lot more focused. This is probably gonna be these skills here is probably what Behemoth is gonna end up with, to be honest. Just because I don't see much value in the coolant vent. You know what? We are just gonna up her gunnery. I think that should be fine without, piling up the injuries.
Yes, Commander. Commander?
Okay. And then guts-wise... you know what? Sure, we'll do that, and then, we'll, work our way to getting, what is it, 7 guts?
What's the plan?
Yes. Because at least if I get 7 guts, having 5 wounds, less time in medbay. Yeah, we haven't filled up our entire thing there. Okay, so if I go to this door side of things. So they've got a part of an archer, part of a centurion, 6 parts of a dragon, 1 N variety. Let's see, if I look at... Yeah, so we could get a dragon. Not a great mech, unfortunately, but... How many hard points does this have? This has 2 ballistic, 2 energy, 2 missile, and 2 support. Okay. And for the low price of 600,000, we can have a full one. Okay, yeah, beefy machine that takes a serious beating, but tends to be a bit light on weaponry. Moves fast for a heavy mech. Yep. So, which makes it well suited for closing for melee attacks against lower targets. Yes, okay. See what other... let's take a look... Yeah, just at mechs right now. So, Archer 2R, Dragon, Firestarter, Quick Draw. Okay, so that's one variety that we only got 1 of 3. Don't think it'd be a great one to go for. Stalker. This is a... Yeah, this is an assault class mech. Yeah, let's not spend all of our stuffs. But we do need to start getting like a heavy in there, I think. Even if it's for like a very short period of time. This would keep us at what, 4 million? Let's take a look at contracts. What contracts are there here? Ooh, 2.5. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to be doing that one. Logistical breakdown. There's a couple of smaller ones here. Yeah, so this is ambush convoy. This is a straight battle. Oh, let's see here. We have a situation here, and we'd like your help. We've detected a joint task force of Directorate and Turian units operating openly on the planet. Need to hunt them down and turn them to scrap. But even if we do manage to find them, our own forces aren't up to the task, of engaging that many enemies at once. We'd like you to send a lance to accompany our own team. Okay, so we would need a full lance for that. Alright. Then show of force. Yeah, so this is a escort. 2-skull escort. Let's maybe start with something a little easier than that too. Because the problem is if we start losing stuff left, right, and center, it's not good. And the difficulty too may be going up a bit too as we're doing these priority missions. So what was maybe an easier 1.5 star type mission might actually be more like a older 2-star mission sort of thing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I think it'd be wise for us to wait a couple of days. Yes, okay, yeah, so Ichi's lost high spirits, but that's fine. 1 day until financial report. So, now that we got stuff fixed up, so let's take a look at some of these contracts here. So that's an ambush convoy. This is a straight battle. This is an assassinate. Oh, yeah, for months we've had trouble with people in Smithton being riled up. Yes, I think we did a mission like this. We set up a security net to capture her, but we can't cover every possible exit from our net and could use an extra lance of mechs. If she tries to slip through your assigned territory, turn her unit to slag, yeah. Okay, so we've done something like this before. And this was, yeah, just like a standard lance. Let's see. What? Let's negotiate. Yeah, we're gonna be not happy with the Turians. I'm gonna maybe just keep this 50. Okay. 200,000 is kind of the median, eh? Let's see. Do I go full or do that? Obviously more salvage is nice, but if there's not a whole lot of because if it's like a lance of mechs, it may not be great. So let's maybe focus more on a bump to pay. Not completely foregoing salvage. Yeah, it's either we get like no choice in salvage or... No, I don't think we've done a mission where we just went for pay. This might be a bit of a gamble, though. Okay. So yeah, the Centurion won't be able to attend. So we've got, I'd say, let's bring the Shadowhawk. It's a good... yes. There we go. We could bring in our new Ronin. Let's see. Do we want to bring the Trebuchet, or do we want to bring in, say, a Firestarter? Because we haven't really done anything with the Firestarter yet. Vindicator's pretty good. Like I said, Centurion's kind of in the shop. So as long as it doesn't give us like a warning about deployment, I think we might be good. Ah. Okay. We gotta target the track down. Yeah, negotiate a major bump if we do end up finding the propagandist and eliminating her. As well as a danger pay bonus if she has any escort, and we eliminate them as well.
Command
So.
interface initiated.
Yeah, Commander, this is a region we've been tasked to patrol as part of the net. Our employer needs us to keep an eye out for the propaganda agent, as this is one possible escape route she might take. If she's in this region, we need to find her and take her out. Then we can evac. Okay. So, of course, when they show things off, I think there is something placed there. Now, the danger with this particular map... everybody's got jump jets, right? You've got jump jets,
Yes,
you got jump
Commander.
jets, you got jump jets. Okay, so we all have jump jets. That is good. Yeah, with this map, it's kind of almost preferable to cast, like, sweep around the right-hand side. Destroy supporting enemy forces. Yeah, and destroy the propagandist there. Because the problem, right, if we end up sort of, like, with a lance of mechs up here, well, we'd have no cover if we're in the middle of this map. So, that's why we're kind of gonna sprint over, kind of this way.
Moving out.
And our fire starter is gonna be basically our scout. Alright. We'll just keep sprinting on. Oop, sprint on down.
I consider it done.
Move order received.
Okay. Yeah, merely round 3 of us just moving everybody. Okay, so we got enemy contact. So where is the... a 30-ton mech, so a medium. Okay. So we know there is indeed another mech somewhere. Now, we're probably best for us to just kind of stick to the woods. At least for now.
Yes, Commander.
You, on the other hand... and we'll just kind of do this. Enemy turn. Okay, so these two, 30 ton, unknown. So both of these mechs will go. We don't know if there's anybody there.
Good to go.
So how's this gonna work? Because I don't want us getting sort of in a bad position at the same time.
Coordinates received.
So let's move you there. And let's see if we can get a sensor lock on this guy. Commando. So it's a light. Okay, so we have that.
You have orders?
Let's jump up here. We'll probably end up spotting. Yes. So that's an enforcer, medium mech. Okay, so that's the guy we have to take out. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so we're not, unfortunately, not in range of anybody. Oh, well, we can sensor lock. Oh, you're not in range to sensor lock that. Okay. I guess we brace then. Of course, it's gonna hide over there.
I'm here.
Let's see. Although, I will say, it is actually really quiet. The game sounds right now. I'm pretty sure I do have music on this.
Listen on.
Okay, so there's a couple of sort of lights we'll have to keep an eye out on. Yeah, because we're unfortunately don't have anything really we can we can do. Well, I guess I can sensor lock this thing.
Sensor
Javelin.
on target.
Okay, so it's a javelin. I didn't get a quick look at which variety of javelin. Okay, so there's another light mech. Ah. Okay.
Orders.
I mean, we can poke our head and sort of engage there. Or we can... Oh, wow, it can really jump a really good distance here. Would like to jump to like a forested spot though, rather than, yeah, but thing is I'd be targeted by, what, 3 there. I could jump here, but I'd be targeted by 2 of those. Like, we'll have a lot of evasion, so unless they go up for like a melee strike. So let's maybe just
Going airborne.
jump on over here. Yeah, oh, SRAM 6s, okay. So, yeah, let's just hit him with the medium lasers.
Fire.
Okay, defender, so a bit of a damage reduction. Now we've engaged them. Oh. Missed, but... Okay. Javelin one in, it's gonna walk up. Yeah, walk up to the wards of fire starter. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if my oh, the fire starter is actually really, really toasty, so maybe not. Doing an alpha like that, apparently, let's see here.
Commando?
Oh yeah, they moves pretty quick too.
What's the plan?
We do need to sort of get eyes on this guy here. Make sure, you know,
Here we go.
make sure they don't get away. Okay. That'll be a lot of heat we're generating, but soften them up.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Yep, and we stripped off most of its armor. Or at least some of it. Yeah, he's just gonna hide there. And miss with the laser. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we did a fair bit of damage to the leg. Well, it is fairly roughed up. I think the Vindicator probably will be more than enough. Now we just have to sort of help out our, okay, so we can target the commando there. That gives us a direct line of sight. Oh, only with the AC-5 though, yeah, okay. And there's another unknown mech there, okay.
Taking the shot.
Okay, we'll just do that then. Get a little closer here. Yeah. Ooh. Can we just precision strike that thing's torso, maybe?
All weapons committed.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we needed.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So this locust, 1M. So this is the missile focus. Of course, Firestarter is running a little hot. Okay, so this is what? Oh, LRMs.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, because we could maybe do a bunch of small laser fire at it. Like move here into cover. Yes. Okay. Yep, I guess I'll do four small. Yeah, because that accuracy-wise, that is the best we got there. Yes. Ooh. Okay, we took out the left torso on it already. Nice.
Nice hit.
Yeah, we are running a bit toasty, but and then there's this commando who's I gotta fire at the blackjack. So that's Panther. Okay. Why does it sound like it potentially hit something else? Okay.
Reporting.
We definitely want to get into the water with him. So let's see,
Standing
what
by.
can we... Because obviously, I'd like to use more than just the AC-5. All those are awkward angles. Panther way over there. Okay. Alright, so our chances to hit kind of work like that. Alright. Well, let's fire away.
I.
Right arm gone on it. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, we got guy completely gone. Nice. So it's gonna back up. What's it gonna try and do? Miss horribly. Good. Good. That's exactly what we would
Awaiting orders.
like to see happen. With it being sort of
I understand.
in there, we get extra bit of cooling while in the water, which is really nice. And we can just, you know what? Let's try a precision. Let's try that. 54. Sure, let's precision the torso there. Okay, left laser crit, left arm gone.
Target's taking a critical hit.
So how's this thing? Oh, it's almost gone. Another volley will do it. Now then. Yeah, it could just be a jerk. Yeah, let's be a jerk to the main target here. So obviously we can't go with... Yeah, those guys knew. But we can do that. Let's see, do we hit the torso?
Engaging target.
There we go. So that pilot's dealt with really quickly. Okay.
Something I can do?
Let's see.
Be there in a jiff.
Yeah, the parser is not exactly necessarily fast, but it does seem to do a pretty good job. Oh, yeah. That's the only problem. Once I got some heat built up, I can't really use all the small lasers. Okay, I think they'll have to do.
Roger that.
And then there's that Panther. He got a little bit of damage on the Vindicator. Not
Damage
much.
is minor, Commander.
Ah.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so how... If I... Yeah. Get... That'd be too close. Nope. That is probably our best sort of angle of fire.
I'm there.
Not a whole lot of evasion, but I'm hoping we don't necessarily need it. Ooh, that... Was that only like a 9% chance? Wow. Only 9% chance to hit the center torso there. Okay. Mind you, I think this character's tactics is really low, so that might be why.
I.
But took out the left leg. Oh, a head hit as well. Okay. We naturally don't know how many wounds this thing can take. But that's at, yeah, initiative 2, so...
How might I help?
Let's see. I mean, we could go there to get... Yeah, and of course, standing out here with the heat reduction is really nice.
Have no doubt it will be done.
So we'll do that. Yeah, since we're doing actually quite good, let's, yeah, 54% chance to hit the torso with everything. Ooh, okay, good. We damaged the PPC.
Critical hit.
So that's, yeah, that's basically all its long range weaponry. So that's actually pretty good. No, that's from above is a bad idea.
Engaging jump jets.
But I'm hoping, yeah. So we're gonna have to be careful how we fire. Can I? No. Okay, so even like a second AC2 is gonna okay.
Engaging target.
We'll just do a regular call shot on that. Then it's our turn.
Commander.
Okay. Well, I will say you probably want to cool off. Okay, we can't even do like
Head now.
maybe with more heat threshold? Yeah. That pilot's gone.
Mech destroyed.
And then this poor little panther. Sure, impaired sensors a little, but
Minimal.
not... yeah, not a lot of damage. Alright.
Awaiting orders.
So... yeah, can we just attack? Oh, actually, is there a better spot I can be? So let's do a move. So if I stand here, 70% chance. Let's just precision strike. Go for that torso again and open fire.
Yes, Commander.
That, yeah, that seems like almost everything hit the central torso there. That's good. All right.
Mission
Good.
successful.
Good. I should have wiped the floor with them, so. Much easier. Much easier than that story priority mission that we did earlier. Although the Troyan Concordant are not gonna be happy with us if we keep picking on them like that. Yeah, and everything's all looking good. Nice. Ah, yes, we got some stuff. We don't get salvage, but yeah, probably we should have tried to get like preferred salvage, but oh well. Okay. But I am definitely liking the the fire starter in like theory. I just need to be able to do more with the alpha on it. Yeah, because if I look at the max, this thing generates a lot of heat. I guess if I had some heat sinks in there, maybe. But if I was to do that, I would be dropping probably a medium laser. That or jump jets. Because heat sinks are what? 1 ton per. Okay. Yeah, so it'd be an equal trade, like 1 medium laser for one heat sink. Because, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Dropping down to, like, one less medium laser and then just getting a heatsink. But we'll try another mission with it. See if it was just the fact that we were there. Mech Warrior-wise. Look at Ishii. Yeah, -1 recoil penalty. I think the Guts line has
Waiting for orders.
Yes, Commander.
overheat threshold. Yes. So that might be what we. So it might be good without the heatsink. Just need to get higher Guts. And yeah, this yeah, next to no tactics on this pilot. So.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Let's get working on that so they can do better called shots. So, outside that, yeah. So what does this rank attack? Okay, indirect fire penalty.
Reporting.
Piloting.
Receiving you.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
So if we look at the contracts here, because we might as well mop up as many of these as we can. This is tag team. So this one might actually be a bit different because, yeah, we've detected a joint task force. Up to the task of engaging the enemy, that many enemies at once. We'd like to send a lance to accompany our own team. Two of you can then engage the enemy together and negate their numerical advantage. So this is definitely a, prefer to operate solo, but if they want us to play babysitter, I suppose that's what we'll do. Yes. And this is with the Oregon Directorate. Okay. So as long as we're mostly focusing on lowering their rep, because we're going to be hated with them regardless. They hate our guts, so it doesn't matter what we do in that regard. So let's go for a little bit more salvage. Part of me almost wants to negotiate mostly salvage. But I think this sort of mix is probably for the best. And I think we'll continue, with this sort of loadout. I think that'll be fine. We're not gonna get many opportunities to use the fire starter, I think. So having it around to harass other mechs is actually has been really nice. Okay, destroy the joint task force, and hopefully, keep most of our allies alive, because I'd imagine there might be a bonus if we do.
Command interface initiated.
That, or it's bad intel and we have to fight all of them ourselves. Agamemnon? Yeah. Alright, Alpha Lance, the task force is up ahead. Our intel puts them somewhere in this area. Once we've cleared the enemy lances, regroup at this location for extraction. Alright. Oh, right, listen, mercenaries. Do us all a favor and stay out of the way. Let the professionals work. These guys. Okay. Is this guy for real, boss? I say let him take all the enemy fire. Less overtime hours for my crew, yep. Just stick near them and keep them alive, Commander. Doesn't matter who gets the kills, as long as these professionals make it back more or less intact. Alright. Let's clear this AO and go home. This is, Argo Actual. Restoration Lance will cover your advance, and that won't be necessary. Argo, we've got this. Just stay put and keep out of the fields of fire. Understood, Agamemnon. But we're under contract too. Then you can lift off and collect your payment. Agamemnon out. Wow. Okay. So their side, they've got what? They've got a locust. They've got a crab. A marauder. Javelin. So javelin being a light. Can I... Okay, right click. Yeah, so javelin's a light mech. Ooh, so they have a heavy. Okay. So that might mean we're gonna encounter something somewhat big. So let's be careful of that. So what do we have here? So mineral fields, again. This is also a fairly warm place, so, well. Yeah, next to no water around. Okay. Yeah, because this is all... Oh, all the water's over there? Yeah, that's not really gonna help us. It might help the enemy more than us. So let's take advantage of the forests here.
Confirmed.
I understand.
Consider it done.
Yeah, enemy contact.
Important enemy contact.
Okay, so 2 lights. And of course, then there's our, well, our allies' lights. So the Locust, he's gonna go up and probably do some scouting, right? So their turn, then the enemy's turn. Oh, right, the Taurian Concordant as well. Alright, so there's really four teams going here.
Receiving you.
Kind of want to be careful. Like, I can, like, jump really, really far, but I would prefer if only one of them had line of sight to me. So let's see what we can do here. There's a nice little locust. And we're not gonna do the medium lasers. We're gonna just do a bunch of smalls. And, okay, we can do one medium.
Beat the king.
Oh, wow. It's gone.
Tangle down.
Deleted. Now, I'm just hoping we didn't move too far ahead. That or is just like, yeah, no, we don't want to deal with that fire starter. Oh, wow. That poor little locust, it just poked its head over the ridge and then it just gone. But, if, does he have line of sight at all? Okay. Yeah, so now, obviously, we gotta protect our fire starter here. So how are we gonna best position ourselves to cover him? And maybe take some pot shots out on that little light mech that... nope. Not gonna get line of sight there. And there's our allies' mech.
I'm receiving you.
Yes,
So
Commander.
let's actually get the Vindicator sort of over this way.
Going skyward.
Being a fairly close range, we don't know what these mechs are. So we can do a sensor lock. Actually, let's sensor lock this guy. That'll strip some of its evasion and hopefully maybe our professionals can do something about it. Or not.
I'm here.
Okay. Actually, we'll get my battle mech moving. Because I can do another sensor lock. We won't sensor lock the same one, even though it like has 2. Let's try to get some... Oh, never mind. enjoy having no no evasion there, little locust.
Standing by.
And we'll just get
Confirm.
you over here, and you might as well just brace. Because they got their one heavy. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing came out of that sensor lock. Okay, so there's another light mech. Then our turn. Okay. Since he's got like a stupid amount of evasion right now, I'm just gonna reserve. We'll let everything else that wants to move, and ooh, there's something over there that we don't know. Okay, so that little... Okay, Locust 1M. Focusing on the Marauder. Alright. And we don't know what that is. Yet. So their Javelin's gonna go. Ooh, they did actually a pretty good chunk of damage. Yeah, we might just have to worry about these two that are over here first. Okay, another light mech. I'm seeing new contacts, possibly the Torian Lance. Listen up, people. We've got another Lance in the AO, so we'll need to intercept them before they can flank us. Yep. I don't think he's listening to our comms at all, Commander. Better go handle that second Lance before they do some real damage. Yep, and... turns out we happen to already be there. Alright. So... the Vindicator here.
Awaiting orders.
We can do a nice happy little jump. Oh, he's got a lot of movement on him, doesn't he?
Good to go.
I mean, if I wanted to do this... melee strike from a forest... I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Location confirmed.
He's not gonna cool down very much, but...
Whoa.
Structure exposed, right arm's gone. And we have made him pretty unsteady, so that's good. Yeah, they'll focus on... Ooh, they got the right leg on him. Not too shabby.
You have orders?
Yeah, so... Of course I've got orders, and I want... to move. And that gets us in line up. That's a javelin, right? Yeah, I think the javelin might have line of sight on my whatchamacallit, my fire starter anyways, so let's just alpha this thing down. Right to, oh, okay, good, wow.
That would be a kill.
Okay, we got rid of him. Very explosive finish on that. Yeah, we can, so just, the Ronin, can we do a, yeah, we can do a multi-target. Okay. If I do multi-target, I don't think I can, like, pick a target on him. Okay. I mean, that works. Fortunately, we won't be able to do, like, a cold shot, but...
Engaging multiple targets.
We'll do breaching shot there. Left arm gone. Yeah, central torso's gone.
Targets down.
I'd imagine that other lance wouldn't be too pleased. I just more or less took their stole their glory there. All right, so let's see. Where can I go? Yeah, so my best bet would be targeting that javelin.
Engaging jump jet.
Jump over here. I know it kind of puts us in the open, but we'll just yeah, we'll soften them up some more.
Engaging target.
Well, this lance, they do their thing. Oh, wow. Wow. That just instant one shot. Oh. Okay, structure is exposed on one of our friendly locusts.
Right here.
Well, I can run up and just melee this guy. There's something way over there we don't know, but... this is rough terrain. That may not be the best spot to be, eh? Because we can do a melee strike on him. Yeah. Okay.
Speeder in its here.
Yeah, we're just gonna punch and do a bunch of lasers.
For physical attack.
So done that. Left arm's gone on it. A headshot. Nice. Does this thing have any... I don't know if that thing has any, weapons left on it. If it doesn't, we might be able to just, continue, pummeling it with melee. Rather than try to clean it up. Oh, it's gonna... Oh no, this is the one that's moving. 35 ton. Yeah. Then our next ally that's got a light. Yeah, focusing on the Jenner there. Alright. Oh no, this javelin, he gets to move. And misses. Oh, that's the laser focus one. Okay. Not, a lot of javelins, they have like a LRM-15 on them, and then that's it. Okay, it's almost lost a leg. Okay, now we got really good odds to hit him, but we can... Oh, we got maxed out. This is what we're doing. Precision strike on this. We're gonna take out that leg with everything. Yeah, it's not bad odds. Because taking out its leg, that will... Yep, knock it down. So it's no longer evasive. So what's that crab gonna do? Oh yeah, target the standing Jenner. That's fine.
How might I help?
You kind of need to cool off a
Commander.
bit.
Moving out.
That will target... Yeah, so it's only this leg that's left on him.
Target locked.
Right leg, gone. Alright. Now, Sasquatch, what are you gonna do? Oh, it's... Oh, we didn't finish off that leg. Okay.
Be there in a jiff.
We'll just, sweep on over. Let's turn that one off. SRM 6 we can turn off too, I think. Just go for that leg.
Confirmed.
Right torso gone. Oh, CT and left torso, yeah. Just trying to sweep out the legs from under it, but evidently not. Oh, another dropship inbound. Okay. Enemy reinforcements. Agamemnon, do you copy? He's got to have his comm switched off. Christ. Darius, I hope we're getting paid a hell of a lot for this clown show. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they're actually focusing us for a change. I think that's the first bit of damage we've actually taken so far. Okay, so Itchy, I
Yeah.
kind of want
Can I do
you, like, way away from the fighting. Yeah, let's go, like, super far away. Oh. Okay, my movement is actually a little limited by the jump jets.
Roger that.
You're gonna go there, you're gonna brace, you're gonna just, chill for a bit. Yeah. Firestarter does run hot. Definitely lives up to its name, though. Okay. Now, come on. Our friends. Please try to finish off these two. Alright. Guess not. So Panther, which is light mech.
Awaiting orders.
You're still really toasty.
Waiting for orders.
I move like here. Okay.
Location confirmed.
Let's maybe try to take out the Jenner. Oh wow, okay. That's a yeah, her ability to target specific parts are kinda not great. Yeah, left torso. I don't think they've even touched the left leg.
Reporting critical hit.
And they're a crab. Yeah, they got the left leg. -1 initiative. Pilot's got another injury on him. Let's see, where do I want to be standing, really? I want to keep basically moving. Keep the evasion going. Yes. So we probably don't need that medium laser. Let's actually maybe turn off 2 of those medium lasers. Let's see, Sandy. Yeah. That will go for the torso.
Engaging target.
There we go. There we go. That's
Enemy mech destroyed.
another one for the scrap pile.
Reporting.
And of course, we're gonna have a... Oh. Okay, so there's no real way I can get... Actually... Oh, that's... Yeah, that's interfered with... Nope. Okay. Let's maybe face more this way. And we're, let's see. Can do that medium laser, or let's do the SRM. And since we're really good on the resolve here, let's just go for the central torso on this thing. Call shot wise. Hopefully that at least softens it up enough for somebody else to finish it off. Because, yeah, that Marauder's doing its thing. There we go. Enemy commander, attention, restoration Lance. You're screwed with the wrong people. You should probably start running now. Yes. Command? We have another hostile Lance on the field. Please advise. How much you want to bet he doesn't even try to ask us for help? I don't make losing bets, Meyer. Commander, you're going to have to handle that Lance too. Whether he asks for help or not. Well, all of our guys are kind of near where these light mechs are, so that's a javelin. Okay, so they've got... Oh, that's a long-range jav. And these are all light mechs.
Yeah.
Problem is, I need this mech to cool off a bit.
Moving out.
So let's do this. We'll do a sensor lock on this guy because he is visible. And he's already moved, so he's not gonna, like, reapply more evasion, right? Okay, another javelin. 10A, so that's missile? Yeah. Multiple missile javelins. Now, we got actually kind of lucky with these all... Okay. Yeah, they... that one... Is that the SRM version of the Locust? I think it might be. No, LRM-5s. 2 LRM-5s on him. LRM-15. 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 Okay.
How might I help?
And now we got these 3. That's the javelin we, let's make sure we're... Wherever we go.
Engaging jump jets.
Sure, wherever we go, we don't, at least have forest cover. So, yeah, yeah, we'll have to drop one of the medium lasers. Okay, that's fine.
Engaging target.
We'll try to rough that one up a good deal. See how it's got, like, no evasion on it. Stray shot. Ooh, the stray shot hit the... Oh, wow. Nice. That stray shot actually was,
You have orders?
pretty helpful. So, of course, we got... Yeah, jump-wise, we aren't going to be able to get incredibly far. Let's see. Only AC5. Only the AC5. Okay. I think it would be best then for us to kind of hang out here then. Yeah, because then we can, like, multi-target. Like, this javelin in the middle here.
Copy that, Commander.
Okay. So, we multi-target. So, we're gonna hit that javelin first, and then this javelin here. Oh, although I do have to be careful about heat. So, we'll do that.
10-4.
Ooh. right torso, that worked actually really good.
Yes, Commander.
Now Sasquatch. His problem is he needs to cool off. I don't really want to be facing all of that all at once. That's the other thing. If we do a jump, we can jump to like there, but let's see.
Here we go.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah, this would overheat. Okay, just SRM 6. I guess so.
Of course.
Yeah, keeping these mechs cooled is a challenge. I'm glad the only mech that comes with flamers I've seen is the fire starter. Because that'd be a lot of trouble. Oh, this thing's LRM-15 is gone. Okay,
Commander.
let's see, what can we do? Yeah, because for that, we will be at range. You know what?
No problem.
Yeah, we'll play a bit more of a ranged game. So, with that, those are 85, that's 80. Oh, actually, target. So, this torso here is what? That's where the LRM-15 is. Okay, 69, 18%. Because we do have a good chance of hitting that.
Engaging with TOC.
Although it doesn't look like we fully applied a lot of damage to that. Because those javelins, like, all they have is that LRM-15. Which is not great. For it, I should say. Oh yeah, he's gonna jump up there.
I'm showing minor damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They usually don't have a whole lot of ammo on their like either. Like 1 ton of ammo's not a lot with an RM-15. Oh, okay. So our fire starter's getting
Minimal damage on that hit.
yeah, a little bit of heat.
What's the
Okay,
plan?
so yeah, everybody being so toasty. Probably doesn't help that this is a warmer climate region as well. Let's see. Your 70% chance. Yeah, okay, so that's about the most we can do. If we take out, and that's the right torso. Yes.
Engaging target.
Okay, LRM-15 crit, LRM-15 destroyed. Nice.
Mech. Critical damage detected.
That's one less set of missiles going, and they're just focusing on the port. Well, at least they put him out of his misery. Because other than maybe kicking something, he wasn't really gonna be doing anything. Okay, so its only weapon's out of commission.
Standing by.
So let's get ourselves... Yeah, because these two are much easier to hit. Okay.
All right.
So let's go for the locusts, but in a way that we don't overheat.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Right arm destroyed. Okay, so that's some of its firepower is
That
dealt
is
with.
something good.
And I just have
Yes, Commander. Commander.
The Vindicator. Okay. Mind you, he's not necessarily happy on the heat side of things. That's the only problem. Would like to get in and like do a kick or something, but let's see. Let's focus on the 85s first. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. SRM 6. I think that's fine. Fire away. Left leg gone. Okay. Yeah. A lot of things gone now. Good. Now that Marauder. Ooh, this little javelin's gonna do a little kick. Or punch. We got a whole lot of resolve.
Commander?
Like a lot of resolve. Let's... Well, we might as well move. Yeah, we're only getting like side arcs on either of these. Yeah, and we can't do too much. Let's do this. We'll go for... Yeah, right torso's the one with the 15, yeah? Yes.
Target acquired.
Ah, good. It's not gonna be shooting any missiles anytime soon either, so that's good. So this javelin is, yeah, it's just gonna run around and try to kick. Well, I guess it can't really do anything else, so shouldn't be surprised. Alright, so that's... Yeah, he's gonna... Oh! That one actually... That one actually, Oh, it's crit, not destroyed. Okay. Well,
What's the plan?
just with where I've positioned myself, that's...
orders.
Okay, so we'll do a melee strike with the Shadowhawk first. Right torso and arm gone. Yeah, good.
Reporting critical hit.
Then our ally gets to go. Ooh. They got pretty good aim. And now we just have to deal with this little guy.
Reporting.
And we might as well punch him in a way that lets us cool
Lock on
off.
for physical attack.
Oh, point blank miss with a small laser. Oh well. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll just move ourselves into position. And I guess turn off another medium laser. Oh, actually, this. Aim for the torso. Yeah, that'll do.
Engaging target.
Just gotta make sure we manage our heat. Oh, could he not fire?
Nothing I can do.
Okay, so we will charge in for the attack there.
On my way.
Good hit on it. We lost a jump jet, and then we just Yep.
Target neutralized.
Yeah, that's a pretty effective setup for the fire starter. Well, boss, how do you feel to work with real professionals? Targets are down, and the good guys made it out. That's all that matters. Yes.
Mission successful.
First time doing that kind of mission. Of course, on a very toasty planet too. Yeah. Okay, so we've got success there. No bonuses for the fact that they, you know, survived. Let's see, everybody's got some EXP. Oh, the Vindicator was the MVP that time. Three kills that way, and then the Firestarter with 2. Okay. Now, there's a whole lot of salvage. But unfortunately, it's all for, like, light mechs. It's not, nothing particularly great. Sure, I could get a full Javelin 10A. Bunch of Locust 1M. Panther. What? Let's maybe grab a piece of Panther. Yeah, we don't really want javelins. Let's see. Medium lasers, machine gun. Then a whole bunch of, yeah. So priority stuff. Let's at least guarantee ourselves a javelin that we can sell. So 2 10As, that'll get us a free javelin. We can store it, then sell it. Let's see. We got the 10F, piece of 10F there. Jeez, a full javelin there. Okay. So we're gonna have one leftover salvage of that javelin after this.
That mech you asked for.
Yes.
For fighting.
The 10A. Yes. So if I go into the mech base, since that one kind of got... Since we had open space. Yeah, LRM 15 and then a LRM ammo, which... yeah, 120 rounds at 15 rounds a piece is... yeah. So we're gonna store it. Because it's really not that great of a mech. So we're gonna store it first and then sell it. Selling. When it comes to mechs, this javelin we shall sell. Yeah, 200,000 that we get credits wise. Buying wise, yeah, to our yeah, Dragon, we could, like I said, we could get a second fire starter if we want, but I think we should try to focus on larger mechs at this point. Yeah, because we can get the Dragon. It seems to be mostly like a fire support, this guy. And there are different versions of AC-10s. Bonus accuracy. Bonus crit. Crit damage and stability damage. Interesting. More damage. Okay, so there's a bunch of different... might need to keep an eye out on for stuff like that. Yeah, because Skirmisher Brawler, we can purchase one piece and have a heavy to work with. You know, at least come with like its default loadout. Sure.
New equipment available.
Yeah, beefy machine that can take a serious beating and tends to be a bit light on weaponry. Moves fast for a heavy mech though, which makes it well suited for closing for melee attacks against lower targets. Yeah, so it's a 60-ton heavy. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately not ideal. Let's see. So the torso's where the missile systems are, eh? Okay. Because if I was to instead... because I'm thinking maybe... Like the medium lasers, I think that's fine. If we went with a couple of SRMs... yeah, because it'd have to be like there and there. And ammo-wise, most likely 2 tons. Like that. Yeah, because this is 6 tons compared to 5. Okay, so 1 more ton, and of course we took out the AC-5, which was 8 tons. Yeah, mean that there'd be nothing on the right arm. Because we could put in a ton... just thinking of a way to make this more of a brawler. Because we could do that. How's this on heat efficiency? Heat sinking, Alpha Strike 60 heat. Shutdown heat is 100, yes. And we would basically... Let's see, 6 tons. Yeah, we could put that and a ton of ammo, like an AC-2, on there for a bit of a long-range poke. How much in the way of armor can we just pump into this? Probably don't necessarily need to upgrade the armor on the right arm, but then again, we got the ammo in the torso there, so... Let's see how... Yeah, it's not gonna be big on firepower, but... For its weight class. But we might be able to make use of it. At least for now. Let's put in... Okay, so... Jump jets for heavies. Yeah, that's 1 ton per. And we're at half a ton-ish. Okay. So 0.5 tons. If we throw in a heat sink. Yes, so we'll have to strip a little bit of armor. Let's maybe try to be a little even-handed with... maybe not the cockpit there. Actually... Let's max out that, and then just go with a slightly... less in the back. Reason being is because if we're smart about our placement, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, stock loadout. Yeah, front armor 135, 60 armor for the back. Was for these 40. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely gonna have more. Okay, let's do... Because we should up the leg armor. All that seems to be okay. Put a little bit more right at the back there. Okay. It'll take a few days to do, but
know when that's done.
Task-wise, yeah, Centurion 6 days. We'll up the dragon priority there. I think I did assess everyone's.
What's up, Commander?
No, not yet apparently. Yeah, bonus overheat threshold. Actually, yeah, let's go for that.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Rush our way to 7 gets, and at least that way too. Like overheat threshold being a bit higher is actually good for us. And we can do the same here.
Warrior training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Piloting. Yeah, not as much minimum range. Piloting. Let's see. Well, he is kind of in the Vindicator a lot.
Training complete.
Well, we'll up his gunnery though.
Standing by.
Let's see.
Ready.
Okay. I think all of them are in a happy state. We're above 5 million in C bills, which is actually really good. Really good, actually. Let's see. What is this? Backyard barbecue. Bounty hunting. So this is a battle. Track down the... Yeah, yes. Do we really want to be dealing with Turians? Too much, because our reputation with them is going down pretty... like, if I go into reputations... Like, we're disliked by the Concordian right now. We're hated by the pirates, so... we're not likely ever going to fix our ties with them, but we should try to focus either more on pirates or, and I do find it funny in the captain's quarters where the heraldry in that is like a whole bunch of paints and like miniatures. I do find that that to be a nice touch. Let's see here. Because severe cold or severed cold is the next one there. Let's do... Because this is ambush convoy. This is an escort. Or should I maybe wait a little bit of time? Because if we can get the dragon like refitted, I think we can start deploying that. So let's maybe do that.
Financial report for you, Commander.
Yes, so 240,000 for that, and of course 211,000 for employees, basically. Okay, that we'll just keep it to normal.
Network orders complete, boss.
That drive is
Top
done.
work, if I may
Good.
say so.
So let's see. What do we want here? So training module 2. This is improved automation. This is what, 20 days, 130,000 C bills for it. This increases morale, 450,000 for it. Yeah, need beta pod for upgrading the med bay. 30 days. Unlock the ship's full potential. This is structure. Oh, 3 fully operational hab pods. So if I wanted to have gamma pod. Okay. Don't really need more mech space right now. But I would like to be able to upgrade the med bay and the training module. And both of those need a beta pod. So this will be what we do.
I'll get the crew moving.
So, yeah, of course now now we're under 5 million C bills. That was quick. Okay. Deuce is back into the fray, and then We got our dragon. Alright. So, contracts. Let's try it on... Yeah, so this is ambushing a convoy. And this is an escort. Yeah. Yeah, always good, yes, to shoot some pirates. Theft and banditry on Smithin has been a tremendous problem of late, to the point that Restoration corporate interests can't safely move goods over land. Need a mercenary company defending our convoy and deterring any hostile forces that may want what it's carrying. Payment will be remitted upon our receipt of the convoy and successful evac of your lands. Yes, sure, we can do this. Gonna go for more salvage. Yeah, local pirates, yeah. Yeah, pirates aren't gonna be happy with us, of course. Okay, so now then, who would I want piloting this guy? Might be... Because until I get close range... Sure. Let's maybe bring in the dragon there. Yeah, we're gonna be obviously slow on the initiative front, but I think we got a decent mix. And we just basically soak up all the damage and, man, kind of, kind of regretting going down the tactics and the piloting route. It probably would have been better to go guts in something, just to have a tanky front line. But yeah, we'll be dealing with some pirates and a dragon, which, yes, maybe not the best mech going, but it's possibly better than what we got, so. Or at least able to soak up damage.
Initiated.
Yeah, this is a convoy escort mission. We need to take a predetermined position, rendezvous with the convoy, and get it to its destination in one piece. Rendezvous point is here, designated zone alpha, yes. After you've met up with the convoy, get to extraction zone, and then get out yourselves. Good luck, Commander. Okay.
All right. Keep your eyes clear.
I do have
Watch your
jump
senses.
jets on this guy, which obviously... Oh, wow. This thing sprints really far, actually. Okay. That's, mind you, that's going through water, which is not great. No. We'll end up going through rough terrain there, but I think we'll be okay. That's the problem with just, like, walking through just any bit of hazardous terrain. We do end up having,
I'm receiving you. Acknowledge.
having the rough terrain debuff return.
Yeah? What can I do you for? Coordinates received.
Okay.
As you wish.
And we might as well, Okay. Got some water, which is good, but we're gonna have to be, like... over there, aren't we?
Engaging jump jets.
Okay. Now let's get everybody that...
Copy that, Commander.
some, sight up that way.
Confirmed.
Then here... our little fire starter. Yep, there's our enemy contact. Ooh, there's an enemy contact over there too. Okay. So there's a little locust. Okay, so that was the first light. And then That over there must be a medium.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. Because we can potentially do a fair bit of damage. Ooh, and there's another mech there. Okay. Yeah, so... this medium laser we don't want. You know what? Let's not do both those medium lasers. Just these two. All the small lasers and... yeah. Because if I do... Okay. Alright, we'll do this. Right arm destroyed. Laser light show, and that is no longer a mech. And that should count as water. So. Yeah, I'm hoping that, because we are, yeah, in water, yeah, heat sinking ability by 50%. And then Badlands heat, yeah.
Commander?
Okay. So now we need to get oh, that's a good point too. Like having sensor lock on this Dragoon or Dragon actually is not a good idea. Not unless I go with like +1 initiative or something. Oh, they're just barreling through. Wait. 50 ton. Okay, so that's a medium. We don't know what that mech is. We don't know what that mech is.
Orders.
Okay.
Location confirmed.
Well, I guess we'll just press forward until something comes into line of sight. All right. Now this javelin. Okay. So we can see that javelin.
Ready for orders.
I'm gonna just reserve him for a sec, because he's got a lot of evasion, so it's very unlikely he's gonna get hit.
I'm here.
Very unlikely. Now we just need to... Okay, yeah, he's got, what, 4 pips of movement?
Yes, Commander.
And it's super far away that we can't hit it with anything else. Okay. Alright, so we'll do this. She'll move there. We will multi-target, so this guy and then this guy. And I think we'll do this. So if we do that, then we'll strip some evasion off this guy and hopefully do some damage to that.
Multiple targets confirmed.
And also ignore guarded too, so that's good.
No love on that strike.
No, but we are stripping away its evasion. Oh, trebuchet. And it does a full alpha into... Okay.
Get him banged up pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, full alpha on that guy. Alright. So we took out its, left arm, unfortunately. It would have been nice to take out the torso here.
You have orders?
Okay.
Firing jump jet.
Yeah, because what we can do to this guy... You know what? Let's do cult shot. Let's aim for his center torso with everything. And fire.
Commander.
Okay, so we at least exposed a little bit of structure. Good, it's on that torso.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Of course, we have to be careful of heat. That still is counted as water despite looking like it's on land. Okay. So what's our little fire starter gonna
Location confirmed.
do? Because we can do, yeah, we can't do that. But if we do that, we can cool off a little bit at least. Sure, we'll do this. See what more damage we can do. Although, yeah, not a whole lot. Okay. As for this dragon, we're just gonna sprint on in. This is very much a more brawlery. So we'll have a lot of evasion going in. And that's exactly why having a good like tanky mech is useful. It will take the heat, and we can just pick off who we need to pick off. Okay, so our best bet is actually that trebuchet.
Consider it done.
So move here. Just stay to the water, keep ourselves toasty. Ooh, actually. Let's just aim for only 18%. I mean, that's fine. One of them's bound to hit, right? Okay, we took out medium laser.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, I don't have line of sight if I go there.
I'm receiving you.
If I go here.
Move order received.
We'll have a couple pips of evasion. Yeah, and we'll just open fire with everything.
Affirmative.
Okay, left arm, left torso.
Reporting critical hit.
Okay, so we haven't taken out everything on it
Yes,
yet.
Commander. Certainly.
And obviously we don't want to fire everything at it. Yeah, one less laser, I think we'll do.
Confirmed.
Oh, okay, yep, left leg and central torso gun on it. Nice.
Enemy down.
And then... Sure, we'll just rush up and kick this one. Why not?
Engaging physical attack.
Left torso and left leg gone.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
This place is a little on fire, though. Okay.
What's up, Commander?
Not bad. Yeah, we can go just up to here. We'll aim for the torso. How much is left on the torso? 15? Obviously, we don't want to use the medium lasers. Let's maybe try 3, 70% chance. Okay, let's do that. And that's all... Yeah, that's all our best small lasers. Maybe a bit overkill, but does the job.
Target eliminated.
Alright, so now we just got this little guy to deal with before we
How might I
trigger
help?
the evac.
Certainly.
So we'll just jump there. Like, how much heat does a small laser generate? 6 heat, compared to 12 of that, yeah. So that's fine. Actually, that'll work.
Confirmed.
Ooh, we got a head hit on him. Which means we also... Oh! Okay.
I'm here.
You know what?
Confirmed.
Let's see if we can actually pull this off. Very unlikely, but let's go for the headshot.
Acknowledged.
Unfortunately, just right leg gone.
Scored a critical hit.
Oh, it's injured again. And we might as well, just gonna do this as a... Oh, that's, partial visibility blocked. Sure. We'll jump over to here.
Engaging jump jets.
Do that, and then 4% chance to hit him with the medium lasers? Why not? Yeah, central torso gone.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright. So now we're back out of initiative, pretty much. So, yeah, I guess we, So how are we gonna... Well,
Yes,
Ronan needs to
Commander.
move either way. So let's move her
Copy that.
there.
You have orders? Be there in a jet.
Okay. Let's secure this rally point then, and just make sure we've got everybody that needs to be here in the circle.
Piece of cake.
Okay. Just got word from the restoration convoy. You secured the area around their position, and they're on their way to the extraction point. Keep them alive. Keep in mind that the convoy will try to stay near you for protection. Continue advancing them to get to the extraction point. Okay. So they're all... That's where we need to go. Okay. Oh, so everybody can move. All right. So everybody gets the
Consider it done.
gets to be able to freely sprint.
Moving to position.
And in another turn or two, that our fire starter will cool off a bit. Haven't encountered any other enemies yet after after those what, a couple lights and a medium. So, all right.
Copy that.
Of course.
Okay, and then our little fire starter.
On the move.
Yeah. Only problem with these sort of escort missions are, jeez, the AI is moving in some really bizarre ways. Come on, let's all get to the evac point and be done with this.
Commander.
Okay, let's get our light way over here.
Move order received.
Main reason I'm trying to be a bit careful, obviously, is if, you know, anything decides to show up.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
Okay. Then the APCs, they do their thing. Like, seriously, what's with this one here? It's taking the scenic route. Why did they choose to take the scenic route? There's always that one convoy that's opted to take the scenic route. It's... yeah, we don't want to hang out around there.
Location confirmed.
Moving out.
Oh, let's
Heading out.
just keep our movement high, but I'm feeling this is going to be fairly uneventful, escorting these APCs to the end point. Ah, all right. Sounds like a certain feline's trying to barge into my room. I'll be right back. One sec. All right, and we're back. Yes, you know, it was around that usual time that, like I said, a certain cat, wants to hang out in my room here, so. Okay.
What's the
Might as well just get, I mean, we can move sort of like the, oh, that puts me through,
Engaging jump
sure,
jets.
we'll jump over that way.
Coordinates received.
And just get a bead on
On my way.
the surroundings. This escort mission might, may take a little while. It's, yeah, especially this one. The one that decided to take the scenic route. Like, seriously. Yeah, I think we're just gonna...
Roger. Vent and heat.
Here we go.
You know, we'll just have him brace as well.
Holding.
At least one more turn until that one escapes. And then it's probably another couple turns for these two. Ah. Oh, great. Now he's, now they're taking a quick trip to the beach.
Engaging cooling system.
Oh, enemy contacts. Okay. More contacts on the sensors, Commander. Looks like a pirate assault team. Stop them before they destroy the convoy.
Hold this position.
Okay.
Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
Yeah, so these 4. Trebuchet, Shadowhawk. Okay, so 2 mediums and 2 lights. So it seems like we got 2 in the circle and 2 not yet in the circle. Ah. So there's our... Yeah, 2 of 4 there. One of the pirates get to do their move.
Good to go.
Okay. And that kind of gets him into line of sight of all of that stuff.
Something I can do.
And really his best bet is to be like up close and like if I go there. Oh, okay, it just shows the okay, so it's just medium lasers that would be in range there. Okay. Actually, let's reserve our light. Let their commando do their move. Okay.
How might I help?
Because we can definitely, like, jump down here.
Lifting off.
We'll be in the water, too, which is actually really nice. That we can hit him with everything. These 2 haven't done anything yet. So let's deal with that trebuchet first. So we'll precision, trebuchet, torso. Turn everything on. And fire. Since we got so much resolve going at the moment. Okay. Yeah, and you're over here. AC5 only.
Confirmed.
Okay, so if let's multi-target, we'll hit the trebuchet and the Shadowhawk, I think.
Engage in multiple targets.
Oh, stray shot hit the little locust there. All right.
Right here.
Just have to be real careful of who can and can't hit our light. Trebuchet might have indirect.
Go
right.
ahead, boy.
We'll do that. And we'll just
Roger that.
fire on the little commando there. Okay, exposed structure on it. Nice. Now that Trebi. Oh, that's not that's a PPC. Okay, never mind then. It's not a LRM. And we'll get our dragon in here. Okay, so this is my best bet at okay, so let's aim for the center torso on it and fire with everything.
All weapons exited.
Okay, so they're in now. Now we just have to wait for that one. I don't know if we'll be able to clean up these mechs beforehand. Okay, so the flea, it's gonna do its move. Actually, they're not even attacking.
Receiving you.
Yeah, we're not gonna do like death from above. Because that's like a very stupid idea. We can definitely hit some rear arcs though. Yeah, okay, and we'll need to take off a small laser, yeah. Okay. So let's call shot, aim right for that, and fire. Okay, so that one's gone.
Target neutralized.
Although...
Getting the angle on me.
Oh, he missed. Okay, I wasn't thinking of that
I'm receiving.
particular maneuver. Okay,
Acknowledged.
and we'll just move on up. So this one's moving at 2 initiative. Right arm gone on it. Okay. Not quite destroyed.
Critical hit, Commander.
Reporting.
Okay, so we can melee. Or try and shoot.
I understand.
Well, moving him here. We can, yeah, fire with everything. Maybe not. You know what? Yeah, just fire with everything.
Unloading a full salvo.
Into its back, it's gone.
Mech destroyed.
Oh, it's gonna go for a melee strike. Okay. Yeah, 90 on the melee. Yeah, we can brawl.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh, ammo explosion? Wow, okay. Lasers weren't necessarily needed.
Enemy
Whoops.
mech destroyed.
Okay, so that one's gone. That is a weird path it took.
Objective secured.
Okay. Oh, and just there's more get to evac. Okay. So that's done. Meanwhile, there's just the one trebuchet.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll attack. Hit him with all the small lasers.
Be there in a jiff. Whoa!
Jeez. This fire starter is nasty. Oh. Whoops. I might have done some damage to it, though. It didn't look like it was gonna overheat.
Mission successful.
Okay. I'm hoping there wasn't any toasty damage there. Because otherwise we might be repairing that. Yeah, there was some structural damage after that last. Okay. but jeez, this fire starter, Itchy was doing work with it. 4 mech kills? Okay. Oh, so there's, okay. We'll get full trebuchet. Might as well grab a full locust. Because we can easily sell those for, C-bills. Let's see, 2H. Yeah, so that's, I think, the same variety that we have currently. So let's do that, and maybe we'll get some of the other salvage. No, just a lot of that stuff. Okay. Nice. So we'll obviously want to do a little bit of that. Yes. TBT 7K model does away with the LRMs in order to serve in a more direct fire support role. What this design loses in missile power makes up for in the flexibility of the weapons it can mount. And then Locust 1M, yeah. So mech bays. So for starters, we kinda need to repair this guy, because yeah, just about everything got a little toasty there. Okay.
Shouldn't be too hard.
We'll move that one up. I should move, let's move, yeah, these sort of like this. So this is what, SRM, yeah, SRM 2, so I can have what, 2 missile hardpoints, 2 laser hardpoints, and 2 ballistic, compared to what the 5N. 5N can have a lot more laser, actually. 4 laser, yeah, because it does away with the ballistics. Okay. So we're gonna put this Trebi into storage. And then the 1M we can put into storage as well. Store-wise, we can go here. Under mechs. Gonna get rid of the 1M there. Or no, we want to keep this Trebi. What? Probably not. Because we should kind of be migrating more to like heavies. So we'll get rid of that version. Okay, so we got that. And also we can like with our existing Trebi like lean more into lasers, so. Okay. And we've kind of been using a lot of the same. Yeah, we haven't done anything with Medusa lately, huh? Oh, call shot bonus. We can get that for her? Good.
Training confirmed, Commander.
So Ronan's now got that.
Standing by.
Aye, aye.
Then, oh, Medusa can actually, minimum range call shot bonus, so let's get him that.
Training complete.
Waiting for orders.
So Itchy, oh, I'm almost able to get him, one more wound. All right.
Standing by.
We'll definitely want that then. Okay. Yeah, we're doing, I think, pretty good. That's we definitely got past that one more difficult mission there, right off the bat. So, really happy with how that turned out. And we didn't lose a single pilot tonight. That's definitely a win, I think. But I do think, just timing-wise, probably should call it here. I'm just gonna at least get that fire starter fixed up. Then in terms of contracts, I mean, we could do some more of these, like the The Dragon, sure, not the greatest mech going, but having one of these guys, like, it's gonna be a very durable mech, especially since we maxed out as much of the armor as we can on it. Just, hopefully we don't run into problems with... You know, I almost want to put the SRM ammo into the legs rather than the torsos. Oh, well. I'm sure that won't bite us in the rear. But, yeah, like I said, I think I'll end that end stream here for tonight. Just slightly earlier than normal, but I don't think we'll be able to get much progress on another contract without it going way late. So, for those that stopped by to watch tonight, it's greatly appreciated, as always. As for when it'll be next streaming, it will be Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. And it will be some more Monster Hunter Wilds, because I believe Arc-Tempered Ray Dao actually is huntable as a event hunt this week. So I'm definitely looking forward to facing it on Friday. And with that, everyone, until next time, take care and safe travels.